Hey there, welcome to LSAT Demon Daily. I'm Eric Johansson, a teacher with LSAT Demon. With me is Nathan Fox, co-founder of LSATdemon.com and the weekly podcast, Thinking LSAT. We have an email from Eliza.
Hey, LSAT Demon. I've been enjoying your podcast recently and was hoping you could help me decide which months I should sign up for the LSAT. I just finished Nathan's book introducing the LSAT and found it incredibly helpful. I'm a rising junior in undergrad, so I plan on taking my final LSAT next summer, so I am ready to apply to schools as early as possible. I'm certain I will take the LSAT in June and possibly one in August if necessary. What I can't decide is if it's worth taking the test in January, February, or April, so I feel ready to take my final LSAT in the summer. My concern revolves around if I'll have enough time to correct any mistakes and scoring concerns if I seclude myself to the 2 summer LSAT dates with the admission cycle following closely after. I don't think you meant seclude. I think you meant
Yeah, seclude makes me think that you've gone to a mountaintop somewhere.
you're going to go on a romantic honeymoon with the a getaway with these
with,
two
with
LSAT.
Nathan's book introducing the LSAT at your side.
Yeah. Okay, let me finish this email.
Sure.
I'm going to begin LSAT Demon's online program since I have just read the book and have found your podcasts helpful. Maybe it's too early to predict what to do, but with LSAT registration open, I am in need of help making a game plan. I appreciate your time. Best, Eliza. Wow, we can make this real simple for Eliza, can't we?
Yeah, we can. Eliza, you should neither seclude nor restrict yourself to the 2 summer LSAT dates.
Right.
And you should never think of any LSAT as your final LSAT, as you call it. You take the LSAT, you register for the LSAT when your practice tests indicate that you are ready to score and get a score that you would be happy with. And until you reach that point, just don't worry about it. Keep practicing, keep taking those practice tests, keep drilling. When you're ready, that's when you register, and you're not aiming for a particular date. You are going until it is time for you to go.
LSAC makes big announcements when they open all the registrations at once. They do it once a year that they open all the registrations, but you don't need to register until the deadline. They never run out of spots. There's just no reason to register in advance. Keep on top of the deadlines. The deadlines are usually 6 weeks, 7 weeks before the official test. So stay on top of that calendar. Prep hard now. Do the best you can on your practice tests. When your practice tests start looking like scores that you think would get you to the school you want to go to at the price you want to pay, then register for whatever the next LSAT is. But June of 2025, that's a long time from now. And I think you're doing the right thing by opening up the possibility of taking it in January or February or April. But there's also test administrations this fall. And if you're going to be prepping now in LSATdemon.com, then you might be ready for a test this fall or in the winter. And so, I won't be surprised if you end up taking it in October or November of 2024. If you know for sure that you want to apply next fall, then yeah, you want to have your LSAT done by September of next fall. So work backward from there, and you want to take it as many as 5 times if necessary. So, if you want August of 25 to be your last test, then you've got what, 7 or 8 administrations in between now and then? Oh, well, actually way more than that, huh? No, it's just more like 11 administrations between now and then. And I don't know what the first one is that you're going to be ready for, but you don't need to plan it out. That's how we're going to make this easy for you. Is you just stop thinking about it.
Yeah.
Start prepping and register when your scores indicate you're ready to register.
And you can find those dates at lsat.link/dates. We just got the registration deadlines for the 2024 into 2025 cycle. But again, yeah, you don't have to worry about them until you like your practice test scores.
Excellent.
Before we wrap up, every time someone mentions one of your books on the podcast, we get emails asking about it. Nathan, where can people buy your book? Should people buy your book? What do you think?
They're all for sale on Amazon, but I don't actually recommend that people start there. Introducing the LSAT is a nice little primer, and it's super cheap. I have it priced as dirt cheap as I can without losing money on Amazon. I make no money off of introducing the LSAT, but all of that advice is baked into LSATdemon.com now. I mean, I wrote all those books in the pre-LSAT Demon days. And all those explanations have now been updated. They are continually revised. Students upvote and downvote the explanations. When they don't make sense, we fix them. And they don't all make sense because I was a one-man show back in those days. And now I've got Ben and I've got a whole team of amazing people at LSAT Demon to help me out. So yeah, they're on Amazon. And if you are gonna, seclude yourself on a mountaintop somewhere and you need a book, then sure, go find them on Amazon. But they haven't been updated to get rid of the logic games. And the explanations themselves have been, set in stone for however many years since I published those. Those same explanations are now on LSATdemon.com and way, way better. So I don't recommend that people start with the books. Maybe wait until this fall, because hopefully Ben and I are finally going to finish our book, The LSAT is Easy. We're working on that, and we think we're going to launch it by the end of 2024. But that process is taking time. I think we're a little less than halfway through the draft.
Yeah, were you including logic games content when you started that? Did you begin that
The
process
LSAT's Easy?
Yeah, before the LG announcement?
Yeah, probably, but we hadn't gotten too far into it, so that wasn't that much of a delay. I think the book is going to be fantastic, but yeah, that's not coming out anytime soon. And again, all that stuff is available at lsatdemon.com. So I would just start there with a free account and see where you go.
Cool. Thank you, Eliza. Email daily@lsatdemon.com if you'd like to ask us a question or share some LSAT or law school admissions news. Thanks for listening.